Welcome, welcome everyone. I hope you guys are doing well today. Streaming on YouTube. Hopefully this will work out. We will be playing Mirage Noir. It is the full demo. I do have a video of me playing the shorter demo. I think I played it like a few months ago. So this is like a continuation of that. I'm just gonna skip the content I already went through. So yeah, streaming on YouTube is kind of difficult. Like I thought doing a test stream this morning would be so easy, but I spent at least like 2 hours troubleshooting so many different problems I had coming up. So one of them, apparently, like when you stream on Twitch with OBS, you just click start stream and it starts streaming. For YouTube, you have to click start stream on OBS, and then on YouTube, you gotta press go live. So yeah, that's something I did not know. I've struggled for like an hour trying to figure it out, and then a Reddit thread just easily helped me out. It's like, okay, thank you Reddit for all your generosity. Another thing, I forgot to set up chat to show on screen for YouTube. It is completely different from Twitch. Everything is kind of different, so there is no chat showing up on screen. I will definitely try and research that after stream because I do want to stream again on YouTube tomorrow. So you just have my logo above my head in this empty chat space. So just don't pay attention to that. Anything else? Oh, one more. Unfortunately, my brother is in the room next to me and he is playing a spooky game and he has been screaming for the past 30 minutes. I told him to try and keep it down, so you might unfortunately hear him on my mic. Hopefully not. His screams kind of scary. I was able to close his door. We'll pray. But yeah, Mirage Noir. I played the short demo a few months ago. I really enjoyed it so far. There was a section where it's kind of like two different scenarios that you gotta have to play through, and it was a lot of juggling to make sure all the characters got out safely. Mew, hello, welcome, welcome. Yeah, also I have chat on my phone instead of on my screen on the side, so I have to like periodically look down to look at chat. Emily, hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, I have my chat with me on my phone. I gotta look down. So if I'm looking down, I am looking at chat. There's a lot of things I must tighten up before my next YouTube stream. But it looks like it's turning out good so far. I haven't had any streaming problems. Everything's working well. So that's good. That's good. I'm really happy about that. Links. I cannot pin stuff. Wait. Yeah, I can't pin stuff to chat because I don't know how chat works on YouTube. So I have links in the description instead if you guys want to chat, to look the Twitter, the itch.io, Steam. There is a Kickstarter. I don't believe it started yet. I think it starts in like a day or two. Their Kickstarter campaign will officially begin. So definitely check that out if you're able to financially support them anyway. If not, retweet, like, whatever you can to boost their posts is always good. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start. So the characters I'm really interested in is Sami right here. Oh, you can't see. Oh, there you go. There you can. Sami right here, and then Jem. I believe the full demo has the short routes for all the characters. I'm gonna do Sami and Jem first, and depending on how long that takes, I might do the other two. So we're gonna go ahead. So thankfully, since I did play the short demo, it does let me skip ahead to where I was. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start from the second demo. All right, and my name. Oh, and I love this feature and how they have your name. Ooh, I don't even know how to spell my own name. All right. Oh, and let me know if the noise is good. Hopefully the sound's a pretty good level, because of course I always have trouble with that. I'm just nosy. I want to figure out what's going on. Besides, my boss won't let me work on any interesting cases, so this is my only opportunity. Prince Theari still seems a little hesitant, so I quickly add one more thing before I can stop myself. Please, I need more experience. There's something I need to do no matter what. Please let us join. Crap, did I sound too desperate? Please give us a few moments to discuss this. Okay, I'll just be over there then. I am slowly remembering what's going on. Not much discussing going on here, Your Highness. I'm sure you're all aware of where I stand on this. What about Mr. Intuition? Background check came in clean. Parents separated when she was young. She's been living with her dad since then, but moved out as soon as she was able to. Other than the few years she went to college, she's lived here all her life. No records of getting into any trouble. Seems like a normal person to me. I don't mind if she stays. Wow, really? That's nicer than anything you've ever said about me. Take a look at your own background check before complaining. Alexi, what about you? You're asking if I trust her? Yes. Sure. Maybe. Does it really matter? I don't feel threatened by her, and that's all I care about. I'm fine with letting her stay. Thank you, Alexi, you're wonderful. Yes, Sami is best boy. That's what I thought you'd say. I'm okay with going along with what everyone decides. And that's what I thought you'd say too. Do you not want her to, Theory? I don't have anything against her. I understand we're kind of an outsider at this point. She's helped us so far, so of course I like to trust her. However, why not treat this like a test? Pardon? Have her help with the investigation. You don't need to trust her to do that, right? You can decide afterward if she's trustworthy enough based on how she does. Besides, she doesn't look very dangerous. See? Yes, I'm a very harmless person. I could never hurt a fly. Huh? Sami has the devotion of suspect Y too? I heard it was super rare, so I never thought I'd run into someone who has a copy other than me. She's so precious! I haven't read mine in years. I should... What did she mess with? Let's put it back. What did she do? See? Harmless. Ain't no way. Are we not going to talk about how she just ripped the cover off with her bare hands and then shoved it back into the bookshelf to hide her crime? Honestly, I feel like I do something like that too. You saw nothing. That was not me. You have no proof. It already looked broken. Also, since when did you care about your books? I don't. Fine. Fine? I will trust her for now and revisit my decision after the investigation. Thanks, Theory. Your Highness, you gotta get out more if the mere thought of hanging out with someone new causes you to break out in cold sweat. Perhaps my current companions had given me a bad impression of what friendship entails. Oh, they're gonna trust us? Alright. After a little mishap, I decided to sit on the sofa instead and not touch anything else. I can't believe I broke it. Why did it crumble just like that? Hi? Hi? Why do you look like that? Is it because of the book? I just gotta pause. Sami is so cute. Look at this precious man. We love him. He's number one right now. He saw? I'm really, really sorry. I can pay you back in installments. Is that expensive? How do you have it and not know? It's not like you can just find a copy anywhere. Kinda? Don't worry about it then. Huh? Are you sure? If it bothers you, just help with this investigation and we'll call it even. Wait, does that mean... Lottie, we made a decision. I sit up straight instantly, hands folded in my lap, and brace myself for the news. If you're still interested, we would like to enlist your help for this investigation. Really? Of course I'm still interested. Thank you so much. I won't let you down, I promise. Didn't know you're so invested in my freedom. She's clearly more interested in the investigation than you. That is true. We just want hands-on experience to show our boss. Oh, but please don't feel pressured. If you can't figure it out, we can work something else out instead. Don't stress out too much. Make sure to stress out just a little bit though. My life is on the line here. Thank you so much for the opportunity. You don't know how much this means to me. This seems a little reversed. I feel like I should be the one thanking you here. Jem takes a seat next to me, and the rest of the boys get settled in around us. It kind of feels like we're a team, doesn't it? I've never been on one outside of class before. It's exciting. Well, I should make the most of this. I'll probably never get an opportunity like this ever again. Okay then, let's see what we're dealing with here. Do we have any more information on the case? Here's the case overview. Misha, 29 years of age, found in the alleyway between Celestio and the Cosmolux Hotel. Discovered dead at approximately 11 a.m. Time of death is around 8 a.m. So there is 2 hours before the body was found. Nope, not 2. 3 hours, I know math. 3 hours before the body was found. Cause of death is a blow to the back of the head. No other wounds were found on his body. You okay? You can sit this one out if you want to. It's fine. I'm used to it. His response is quick and flippant, though I can't help but notice some sadness in his eyes. He and that Misha guy must have been close. Misha's autopsy report has been added to evidence. Ooh, okay. So we do have evidence. Okay, we got 2. The report and the initial findings, all right. His body was found by a third party who was passing by and reported the corpse immediately. It was just lying there like that in broad daylight? No, it was completely hidden inside the dumpster before it was discovered. The police just moved it out to take pictures. Crime scene photo has been added to evidence. Does it say why they arrested Alexei? 1 second, I'll check. I don't know why either. I was just strolling innocently around town when they grabbed me. Didn't even let me get my morning coffee. I'm not sure how innocent that stroll was since you did knock someone out, but since it was to help me, I'll keep quiet. I'm impressed you didn't resist. I was going to, but then I thought about how poor Theory would tear all his beautiful locks out from this dress. My hair appreciates your restraint. What? Why does it say the suspect was captured on camera going to the alleyway shortly before the body was discovered? They actually have evidence, or are they making that up though? Huh? Did you not tell anyone? Oh my god! Oops, I forgot about that. He's not serious. Bro really forgot he was at the crime scene before the body was killed. Oh my god. Alexei, you're so stupid, but I kind of love you, so it's fine. But bro, I forgot that one little detail that could point me to the crime. Okay. Permission to lock him back up? Yeah, I don't think he's right now being free. Permission granted. Wait. I wasn't there to kill anyone. Were you though? I'm sure. No, I'm serious. Look. He fishes his phone out of his pocket and shows it to us. 10 alleyway? Is this unknown number? Oh, I was supposed to listen to it? Ooh. You normally listen to what every sketchy scam message tells you to do? Oh, okay, no, it was just a scam message. Obviously not. I just thought it was from Sasha. His orders are normally written like that too. You don't know his number? He changes it all the time for security reasons. He usually doesn't bother telling me. I see. And what was so important that he had to make you go there? Not sure. I thought I was supposed to pick something up from someone, but there was no one there. I looked around for a bit, but didn't see anything, so I left. I asked Nico earlier, and he didn't know either. So maybe it wasn't Sasha. But in that case, I have no clue who sent it. Alright, we just gotta figure out who sent that message, and we'll probably get our first, lead in the case. Who's Nico? My brother's advisor. You'll probably see him around. I didn't know gang leaders had advisors. Sami, can you try tracing the message? Oh, please be able to trace it. Fine. It's most likely a burner phone, though. Text into Alexei has been added to evidence. That's the end of the report. Now that we got the boring stuff out of the way. How are we gonna do this? We should probably split up the work, yeah? Ooh, is this how we get the separate routes? I gotta remember to save at this point. I'll stay here and go through the security logs. So not even this is enough to get you to change your shut-in ways. I'll be holding down the fort, cheering you on. Go, Alexei, go. I can tell there's so much monotone when he said that line. Yep, I've never heard more monotone encouragement in my life. I'll check back at the office then. Misha might have left some clues there. No, you should stay here. What? Why? You're a wanted suspect. Did you forget about that? Did you forget that you're a wanted man? It's nothing new. Just another day for me. Besides, I'm not one to sit here and twiddle my thumbs while the rest of you are helping me. But I'm the only one who can get in there anyway. Your disguises may be good, but the gang is trained to be paranoid. There's no way I let you go by yourself. I'll be careful, promise. I don't believe you, but fine. You'd probably just escape and go if we locked you in there anyway. And you'd be correct. If you lock him here with me, I will call the police and turn him in myself. This is why Sami's my favorite right now. Thanks for the ill-intentioned support, Sami. I'll investigate the crime scene then. Sneaking in as a police officer shouldn't be too hard. You just want an excuse to wear that outfit again. What's wrong with that? I worked hard on it. Thanks to a certain someone spilling beer on my old one, by the way. I thought we agreed not to bring that up again. I'll check the police station to see if I can gather any information that might have been uploaded digitally. I'd like to speak with the investigators involved as well. Are you sure it's okay for you to do that publicly? There should be no issues as long as I say I'm there to investigate the convict that escaped. I can't believe the Crown Prince of Solari is strolling around doing common detective work. Gonna rip into them for letting the big bad gangster escape? Oh yeah, how'd you get the guards to leave without revealing yourself? I was surprised when there was none in the jail when I arrived. That was Sami's handiwork, I believe. It wasn't anything big. I hacked into the security system at the chief's office. It was funny watching them scramble and trying to fix it. Well, Sami, you're kinda scary. Thank you. No wonder there were so many guards at the inn. They must have realized they were duped and came running with their tails tucked between their legs. I can already feel the headache that'll be coming during my next meeting. No use complaining. You're getting paid to be their personal therapist. Not enough, if you ask me. Now then, detective. They all turned to look at me with varying degrees of enthusiasm. What do you plan to do? I don't believe investigating elsewhere is necessary, so you can choose who you want to accompany. After we're done, let's meet back here to share information. That way you won't miss out on anything no matter who you choose to go with. Sounds good. Let's see. Prince Thayer will be at the police station. Alexei will be at the D. Orla office. Jem will be at the crime scene, and Sami will be here. Ooh, okay. We're gonna save. How is it? Save. There we go. Ooh, okay. I think that's where I played last time. So we'll save here. And now we have all the routes. So we are gonna go. Sami is number 1. That's who we gotta go, even though we're technically stuck inside with him. I don't really know how we can help him out with the investigation. I feel like he's gonna have to hack some information, tell us, and then we go try and find it out ourselves. So we'll see how this works out. At first, I think he's going to refuse and say that he'd rather be alone. But he surprisingly nods and offers no resistance. Nice. Us lazy people need to stick together. I mean, I am lazy, but you didn't have to say it out loud. I just thought it'd be important to look through any footage of the crime scene. I didn't choose to laze around. I know. His smile, it's so cute, y'all. What's the I think it's the combination of the smile and the way his eyes are slightly hooded, slightly a little bit down. That's it. And he's just so precious. He smiled? Come sit next to me. I'll pull the footage from the security camera and we can go over it together. All right. He pulls out a chair for me and moves over. Huh? What's that? That's so cute! They look like, are they tanukis? Like raccoons? Raccoon dogs? There are countless plushies of some sort of round creature on the chair, but he shoves them to the ground without care and gestures for me to take a seat. He doesn't strike me as a plushy person. Maybe he just likes cute things. Hey. Huh? The hand that landed on my shoulder quickly retracts. Whoa, you okay? I honestly thought they already left the scene. Sorry, didn't mean to scream. You scared me. My bad. Just wanted to give you a quick warning before I left. He leans in close and lowers his voice. Don't let Sami start talking about it, yeah? No matter how much he begs. About what? Is it the plushies? What? What are you two whispering about over there? Nothing. I was just leaving. See ya both. Bye. Wait, what did he mean by that? So, does Sami have a hyperfixation on something? Unfortunately, Alexei gives us a quick salute and disappears before I can ask him anything else. I loiter around the entrance to see if he'll come back, but then Sami passed the chair impatiently and I have no choice but to sit down. If you're going to give me a warning, at least be more specific. Any kind of context would have been nice. So what is it? Sami is typing away on his keyboard, headphones on. I don't know what any of the code means, but even if I did, he's going too fast for me to read it anyway. It's obvious he's an expert in his craft. I sit quietly next to him, try my best not to distract him, but then Sami suddenly seems to remember I'm here. He pushes his headphones down and moves over a little so I can see the screen a bit better. Sorry, habit. I'm not used to being social. Well, it's a lovely gesture, but I have no clue what's going on the screen anyway. It's okay. I don't mind watching you work. Since you're here, we might as well talk. I assume if you say that, you're the one who starts the conversation, right? Since he said that, I thought he'd at least pick the topic, but I guess he's leaving that to me. Have you been programming for a long time? Since high school. What about you? I think I started being interested in detective work sometime around elementary school. Pretty sure it was a little bit before or after meeting Theo. A real prodigy, I see. I wouldn't say that. It's not like anybody actually trusted a little kid to do detective work. I ended up doing more like odd jobs. Experience is experience. Doesn't matter where you get it from. Something flashes on the computer, and then a video of the alleyway appears on the screen. The camera's positioned in a way that doesn't show what's happening inside, but we can at least check who went in and out of the alleyway. Couldn't they have angled it a little bit? Useless. Lots of people throw up there after a night at Celestial. They probably didn't want to have to watch that. Skill issue. Understandable. He presses a button, and the footage speeds up. Sammy's eyes flit quickly across the screen, and he somehow manages to focus on the footage while his fingers fly across the keyboard at a breakneck speed. Something wrong? He speaks up suddenly, eyes still glued to the computer, and it takes me a few moments to realize he's speaking to me. Oh, no, sorry. Just thought you looked kind of cool. Really? Is the bad posture doing it for you? Yes, it is. If it's a cutie with bad posture, you're golden. Like Elle from Death Note, 100% in love with that man. I know I don't have room to talk, but you should really fix that. Can't. It's ingrained in me. I can't focus anymore if I'm not horribly disfiguring my body. I don't have great posture either, but the way he's folding his back like a pretzel can't be healthy. I feel like I'm actually doing that in my chair right now too. Maybe I should sit up. Oh, that feels weird. Well, you'll curse your decisions when you're older. Guess you have to take care of me when the time comes? Already flirty? Sir, are you serious? Yes, Sammy, more. Ah, the logs are in. You're really gonna say that and move on before I can respond? Since the time of death was at 8 this morning, and no one entered the alleyway for hours before that, I'll start from there. The camera quality isn't great, so I can't identify any of the people. He gestures towards the video footage, and sure enough, the person currently on it is as indistinguishable as a blob. Let's give them code names. Okay. Sure, that sounds really cool. Real spy-like. Do you have some in mind? Palmberry, Pamuguchi, Pochama. Wait, were those the little plushies that was on his chair? What? Palmberry, Pamuguchi, Pamugachi is Pamugachi, Pochama. No, I heard you the first time. What do those words mean? Do you just like attaching the word palm to everything? Is this what Alexi was talking about? It has to be. Oh no, oh no, the sparkle, y'all, the sparkle in his eyes right now. Yes, his headphones are really cute. The sparkle in his eyes tells me he wants to talk about it. He needs to talk about it. He's so cute though. Bro, I let him hyperfixate to me all day, every day. Go ahead, speak your truth. What's with that look on his face? Have you ever heard of Pochiti? Oh no, here it comes. That sounds vaguely familiar. Oh, the cartoon show with the Pomeranians. Oh, is that what all the plushies are called? Pomeranians? Now that I look at them again, they do all look like a kind of dogs. I thought raccoons, but it's kinda in the same family, so I'm correct in a sense. Does that one have a pompadour? It does! I can inform you on Pochiti lore if you want. He's so precious. Yes, you can yap about your hyperfixations to me. Sure. A feeling of dread suddenly washes over me, and Alexi's warning flashes across my mind like a horror movie. Sure. Go ahead, let him. Maybe after the investigation. Can we just go with letters for now instead? It'll be easier for me to remember. No, wait, I want him to hyperfixate though. You said you had a good memory. I still need to think about it. It's not always just bouncing around in my head. I need to pull the information from my memory bank. Girl, You should have let him hyperfixate. Let this man yap. Is he pouting? Fine. You win today. I expect you to know their names by the next investigation. Aw, I feel kind of bad. I wanted him to hyperfixate a bit. Everyone in the hideout is required to know the basics of at least 3 of them. Otherwise, you're not allowed entry. Oh, I should have that. What is it? You aren't allowed to watch my streams unless you know some basics about anime men. It has to be an idol show. It has to be. You can take your pick. Does that include Prince Theory and Alexi too? That's nice of them to show interest in your hobbies. Weren't. Sorry, what did you say? I didn't catch that. They weren't given a choice. Ah. Well, 3 isn't bad, right? You mentioned 3 earlier, so technically I require you to know their first anime appearance, their live action actors, their backstories, their family trees, their specific breeds. Wait, this is basic information? Wait, it has a live action? Wait, they have actors? Are they real dogs, or do they make actors act in dog costumes? 3 waits in a row. Nice. I'm starting to see why Alexi gave me that warning now. Now that we entertained your little distraction, you're the one who brought it up. Hey, wait, at least answer my last question. Let's go through the video. No, Sammy, wait! If the game was just Sammy hyperfixating on the po-cheating show, I would 100% be so invested into it. If only Lexi knew you're making small talk instead of helping clear his innocence. He'd be so sad. He'd be annoyed. Fine, fine. Let's do it then. He's totally making fun of me. Well, whatever. As long as he's having fun. Is he having fun? It's a little hard to tell with him. Ooh, we got a little map. Okay. Here's a diagram of the scene. A nice illustration. Did you make it? Do you like the unproportionately big garbage, dear lord, big garbage dumpsters? They're charming. Thank you. I worked hard to make them as large as possible. Why though? Is that a notebook? Yep. I think I'll be able to remember everything, but I want to write it down just in case. Theo gave this to me for my birthday a couple years ago. Since I haven't been assigned any cases until now, it's mostly been used as a scheduler and a doodle book. I can finally use it for its intended purpose. Well, it'll probably go back to being a scheduler and a doodle book tomorrow, but I'm going to savor it for today. Do you want to borrow my keyboard? I can split the screen. It's okay. Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer using pen and paper anyway. Nothing wrong with that. That's surprising to hear from you. Just because I'm addicted to electronics doesn't mean everyone else has to be. That's nice. You know, you're kind of like the opposite of gatekeeping. I don't see the purpose in gatekeeping. It's more fun to force people to suffer through things I enjoy. Aw man, me when I yap about anime men or gachas to people. How generous of you. He resumes clicking through the security footage. 5 people went into the alleyway during this time frame. Who do you want to investigate? Alright, I guess I can go through each of them, but I'll save just in case. How many pages do we got? Got a lot, okay. I'll save just in case. Okay, so who's person A? Person A entered the alleyway at around 8:30 a.m. carrying nothing. They were in there for less than a minute. Okay, so it's unlikely to be person A. Person B entered at around 9 a.m. Probably the garbage collector based on their outfit. Wait, hold on. Let me check the autopsy. Okay, so time of death is around 8 a.m. Okay, They found him at 11 a.m. So 8 a.m. is when he's died. So if it's 9 a.m., then it's unlikely to be the garbage person. I can see the guy on the camera making one trip in the alleyway, emptying one of the dumpsters into the garbage truck before wheeling it back. Person C is Alexei. Probably he entered at around 10 a.m. There's a small yellow blob on the screen. The blob disappears into the alleyway for a couple of seconds before reappearing. He doesn't seem to be carrying a body, at least. Is the bar that low? Well, it was a non-zero possibility. Okay, so C is Alexei, A is a person with nothing in their hand, B is the garbage person. Person D entered at around 10:45 a.m. They were wheeling a suitcase. Suspicious. Maybe Misha's body was hidden in there? Oh! Hold on. Found the alleyway at 11 a.m. Tell me this is around 8 a.m. Cause of impact. Oh, okay. So it seems like they're implying Misha didn't die on the scene. Right, he was found in the garbage can. So he didn't die in the alleyway. That's a possibility. He was killed somewhere else and then placed there. So then that means anyone... Where is it? Anyone that arrived there before 11 a.m. is a possible killer. That's okay. I'm getting it now. So they're a possible killer. It said he died at 8 a.m., but they didn't find his body near the dumpster until 11 a.m. Okay, I got it. So who do you want to investigate? So who is E? Person E entered at around 11 a.m. Based on his testimony, he was out on a morning jog. He was the one who reported the body. He was unlucky to have accidentally stumbled upon the body like that. It has nothing to do with luck. For example, I would never be in that situation because you like staying inside, right? Really? How can you be so sure? I would never voluntarily exercise. Yes, he gets it. Who wants to exercise? Ugh, gross. Are all your punchlines going to be about living as unhealthily as possible? Is it funny yet? It's always been funny, Sammy. You're the best boy right now. Your delivery could use some work. And that's all. Alright, I think I got everything. I settled back in my seat after I finished writing everything up. But then I noticed Sammy staring at my notebook. What? Did you want to check something? I angle the pages toward him so he can see, but he pushes it away with a look of disgust on his face. Is it not technology, so you don't like it? Oh, don't tell me we have horrible handwriting. I don't think I can read a single word you've written down. It's fine as long as I can read it, right? Is that an M? Not even close, it's an I. I's don't have curves in them. Neither does the letter I wrote. Let me try. I hand him my pen. He scribbles something in my notebook and then pushes it back to me. Hi Lottie is written in neat letters. Ugh. What the? It's so pretty. You sound disappointed. I thought you were one of us. I mean, if he's complaining, I don't think he has horrible handwriting. I don't think my handwriting is bad. I think he can understand what it says. I think it might be my numbers sometimes. So you admit you have bad handwriting. Ooh. Mine isn't that bad. I'm just out of practice. I'll train a little and then we can see whose is better. I'm coming for your crown. Just you wait. I don't think I need to worry about that. Yeah, keep talking. I'll show you. Fine. Don't keep me waiting. He smiles a lot more than I thought he would. Anyway, it doesn't look like the victim was caught on the camera at all, right? Since everyone who entered the alleyway did leave, it's safe to say that Misha wasn't one of them. That means that he most likely didn't walk in on his own. Maybe the culprit carried him in somehow. There was that person with the luggage. Person D? Sorry, I don't have a photographic memory or the notebook of scribbles. I don't have either of those things. Person D is definitely suspicious. Do you think the luggage is large enough for a body? I stared at it. It looks kind of big enough, but also not the more I stare at it. We can ask Alexei later. Does he have experience with that sort of stuff? Because he knows how big Misha is, or because he has experience stuffing people into suitcases? Actually, I don't want to know. Diagram of the crime scene has been added to the evidence. Nice. Alleyway crime log has been added to the evidence. Extra nice. Let me check the evidence real quick. Crime scene, okay. Crime scene diagram. Profiles? Oh, people, okay. I wish I could... What's the word? What's the word? Make it bigger? Expand it, expand it. I know words. I can kind of read it though. So that's the camera, so that's how people enter, and there's supposed to be a dead end. And that's a balcony. What's the possibility of someone dumping the body from the balcony onto the dumpster, instead of someone actually going through the entrance of the alleyway? Oh, I guess I should also check who sent that text message to Alexei. He looks really cranky as he plugs his phone into his computer and starts up a program. Well, he said he thought it was a gang business, right? It can't be helped. He's loyal to his brother. He trusts Sasha too much. Oh? It's the first time I've heard anything resembling anger coming from Sami's mouth, and it temporarily renders me speechless. I don't care much about Sasha Dorla either, but that sounded personal. I hope you don't blindly trust anyone either. Theo immediately comes to mind, but I don't think she counts. He's clearly talking about bad influences. Of course I don't. It's obvious from his expression that he doesn't believe me. Do I really seem like that kind of person? Anyway, did you figure out who sent it? Doesn't seem like it's possible. That's too bad. He doesn't say anything else, sitting back with a frown as he closes out the program. I wonder if he's beating himself up over not being able to track them down. So he does take pride in his work, despite how he acts. I wheel my chair closer and pat his arm. It's okay. You've already done all that you can, and don't worry about it. You're still a great programmer in my eyes, Sami. Well, not that I know what makes a good programmer. You could be typing gibberish for all I know. But still, at least you look cool while doing it, bad posture and all. Are you okay? I was expecting a snarky response. So when his expression worsens, I panic a little. Oh wait, Sami, please no, please don't cry, please don't look sad. I love you, you're so precious, you're so strong and pretty and smart and kind. What do I do? I don't even know what he's upset about. Is he mad I made fun of his posture? He was fine with it earlier. All right, let's just change the subject just to be safe. Hey, Sami, can I ask you a weird question? What? Have we met somewhere before? Right. You're asking that to someone who doesn't go outside? Oh, that's a good point. Probably not. Why do you ask? Oh, I'm not sure what I'm going to say, but thankfully, the door slams open and saves me from having to come up with an excuse. I wanted to see if he knew anything about the vision, but he didn't say anything about it. Maybe I should try asking one of the others too when I get the chance. It doesn't make sense that I'm the only one who saw it when we're all involved. I'm back! Theory and Alexei are here too. Nice, okay. So that was pretty quick on our part. Jem looks a bit out of breath, as if he had just run back, but he gives us a big smile when he notices us sitting together. Hi, Jem. Hi, Lottie. Hi, Sammy. How did things go? Pretty good. How about you on your end? Same with me. He waves a couple of pieces of paper at me that he must have gotten from the crime scene. Sammy's already snoozing? Huh? No, he's just... I turn around to find Sammy slumped over his desk, eyes closed. That was so quick. Huh? When did he fall asleep? Wake up, Sleeping Beauty. Oh, hello. Welcome back. We're about to share information. Are you filling up for it? Sure. Lottie has all the notes. I guess that means he wants me to do all the talking. Alright then. Theory, we're ready to start. Prince Theory nods. He gestures for us to all take a seat before clearing his throat. Very well. Then I'll begin. Alright, so we'll see what happened on his end. A letter was found on the victim's body that contained Alexi's fingerprints. I pull out my notebook and begin jotting everything down. That settles it. He's the killer. I'm the designated mail boy. It would be weird if my fingerprints weren't found. I don't know how gangs works, but isn't that supposed to be some lackey's job? Alexi likes doing that kind of thing. He's the one who cleans this place too. Wait a minute. Can he cook too? If he can cook and clean, he could be a mail wife. Wait, really? A gangster who likes to clean. Don't tell me. Is it because of unresolved childhood trauma where he had to wipe up the blood of his family? I don't know what kind of backstory you're crafting for me in your head, but it's not that exciting. I had to work a lot of house cleaning jobs when I was younger in order to make money. Kinda started enjoying it after a while. They were fine hiring you? Why not? I was just your normal teenager who was desperate enough to take any low-paying job. They probably loved that they could underpay me. That's the most relatable thing that he said all day. Ahem. May I continue? Yeah, sorry. Don't mind him. He's just jealous he doesn't know how to use a map. Oh, a mop. He doesn't know how— Theory, you don't know how to use a mop? Isn't it pretty self-explanatory? As I was saying, there's an envelope found on the victim's body with Alexi's fingerprints on it. There's a card inside that contained the smiling mask and a rose logo. Wait, what? It's a Blackthorn case? Supposedly. Why did they arrest me then? It sounded like the police wanted to frame this as a copycat. Not only that, there was an anonymous tip that claimed they saw you near the crime scene. Sounds like I have a big fan. Sorry, can I ask what a Blackthorn case is? Theory, can we tell her? It might be hard to continue the discussion if she doesn't know. I mean, you got to at this point. He's really thinking about it. Wherever this Blackthorn is, must be a pretty big deal. This is to remain top secret. Of course. Blackthorn is a serial killer. They're the vigilante type who targets corrupt individuals. Thanks! Sorry, what? The words that come out of his mouth are so out of nowhere that I almost think I've misheard him. The government keeps their existence a secret to prevent public support. But to be honest, there's not much we know about them. They rarely leave behind any clues. All you need to know is that this is their signature. They leave a copy behind at every crime scene. Sent a copy to your phone. Oh, okay, the mask and the rose. Interesting. A smiling mask and a rose. Have I seen this before somewhere? It looks vaguely familiar. Oh, in the beginning of the game with that weird flashback type thing that technically never happened yet. Yep, yep. Was that? Do you have any other questions? I sneak another glance at the card, but nothing else happens. What was that all about? It's just like when I tried to think about that vision thing this morning. Does that mean it's related? Detective? Oh, sorry. Yeah, we can move on. I feel like I just got a whole bunch of information dumped on me with no explanation. It's hard to process this quickly. I should ask later though. I don't want to waste any more of their time. Blackthorn card has been added to evidence. Alright, we're getting a lot of evidence added. Anyway, can we really not clear Alexi's name even with the card? They have no proof it was a copycat. I believe a discussion should still be worthwhile. I have a suspicion that the police merely needed someone to arrest, and Alexi was the easiest target. If we offered them new possibilities, they may be inclined to drop the charges. Remember, we are not the official investigators on this case. We do not need definitive proof. Our objective is simply to get them to continue investigating from another angle. I see. So the goal this time isn't necessarily to figure out the killer's identity, but rather to come up with a possible solution that Alexi couldn't be responsible for. That is correct. It would also help me build a more ironclad case. If I bring up Blackthorn without any other evidence, they will spend the entire time trying to poke holes into my argument. I noticed this earlier as well, but Prince Theory really doesn't seem to have much control over the police higher-ups. Besides, I'd love to find out just who it was that sent that anonymous tip in. Maybe even send them a little thank you note for their troubles. It appears that and the fingerprints were the basis for Alexi's arrest. If we can learn more about those, then it could be to our advantage. You guys are right. Sorry. It's cool, Jem. I know you're looking out for me. As for me, Sasha seems to believe Misha was trying to portray the gang. His ring was gone and all that. Could it have been robbery? Misha has a lot more valuable stuff. I think it's more likely the ring was taken on purpose. Makes sense. The Orla ring has been added to evidence. And that's it for me. Can I go next then? Sure, go ahead. I got a picture of the crime scene. The body was gone by the time I got there, but another officer gave me the photo. He was found in the dumpster? Yep, he was apparently sitting right on top of the garbage bags. The person who discovered the body saw him right away after he lifted the dumpster lid. Maybe they jumped and dumped him. I got the luminol testing results earlier. It seems like they didn't find large amounts of blood anywhere in the alleyway. Alright, so that means he was not killed in this area. They moved his body here. I suppose that means he was killed elsewhere and brought there specifically. No traces of blood has been added to evidence. Oh, and the doors at the back of the alley don't open, so it's basically a dead end there. Locked doors has been added to evidence. So the only way in here, where's the picture? Here. So the only way to get here is either through the entrance way or through the balcony. And we already have a camera and saw the people who went to the entrance way and they all exited. So interesting. I'm kind of leaning towards maybe the balcony, but I need more information about this building to really fully go with that way. Also, I went digging through the trash, but I didn't find anything. Trash bags have been added to evidence. Can I see that? The picture? Here you go. Sami takes the photo and starts wiping at it with his sleeve. What are you doing? I thought it was a stain, but it's not. What? Oh, where his ring was? He points at the front of the dumpster, where there looks to be a strange white mark. Oh wait, is it the dumpster he's talking about, like here? It faints. It's faint, but it appears to be some sort of marking. Paint, perhaps? It appears to be faded, however. It was raining earlier today, so maybe it slowly washed off then. Oh, right. I think it did rain a bit before I met up with Theo this morning. Strange mark has been added to evidence. Okay. I don't know where that's gonna go, but I'm interested. Oh, and one more thing. I noticed the hotel's balconies were lined up right above the dumpster. Maybe they used that to escape somehow. It's a hotel, okay. And there are windows here too. A window would be harder to put the body in. They would have to dump the body out and then come out themselves and then properly place it, then go back in. Interesting. Hotel balcony has been added to evidence. Wow, you did a lot. Good job. Thanks. Look at his little blushing face and his cute freckles. Well, while you were out frolicking, I was busy working as slowly as possible. Liar, you worked hard too. Here, so the security logs from the camera at the front of the alleyway. Did the cameras not show what was going on inside? No. Of course, it couldn't be that easy. Oh right, I suddenly remember something while looking at this. There was a posted schedule near the dumpster that said they collect garbage every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Oh, and the garbage collector did come in at 9 a.m. Garbage collection schedule has been added to evidence. In that case, that must be person B in the log. Here. He shows us the video footage. A garbage collector can be seen walking to the alleyway, emptying out one of the dumpsters before leaving. Ooh, wait, hold on. I keep on going back, but now I'm thinking. So it says they come in for garbage collecting at 9, and he came in and he only emptied out one of the garbage cans, but why did he not empty out the second one? If he did the second one, then Sasha's body, no, names, it's not Sasha. Misha, then Misha's body might have been discovered earlier, or probably not at all until they brought it to the dump maybe. Okay, so why did he not get this dumpster? Is that all for the findings? Shall we start discussing properly now? Okay, I think I've jotted everything down in my notebook. I should check the evidence if I ever want to reference anything. Wait, one more thing. Was the luggage person D had big enough for a body? Alexi? Yeah, man, we're waiting for you to answer this one. Huh? He looks a bit out of it, and it's only then that I realize he hasn't spoken in a while. Are you alright? Yeah, just peachy. You lied to the cops with that poker face. Yeah, actually, says a lot about them, doesn't it? Clearly you're feeling well enough to be making quips. Should I get you something to drink? Quick breather? Beer? Juice? Not beer, sir, we're working. That sounds good too. Thanks, Jem. Jem zooms off toward the kitchen, and we take a small break. Sami and Prince Theory seem perfectly content to sit in silence, but I'm still a little worried, so I glance over at Alexi. His back is to me, and I wonder what kind of expression he's currently making. What can I say, though? Does he even want to hear anything from me? I'm just an outsider here. I'm sure he'd rather be comfortable by someone he cares about. I reach forward to tug on his sleeve and ask if he's okay. Lottie, yeah, she tries way too hard. It feels like a chore talking to her. Oh, we're not doing this now. Oh, can we not? She's kind of annoying, you know? Always so nosy, butting into other people's business. She really needs to learn to stay in her own lane and stop prying. My arm falls back into my lap. I shouldn't overstep. I can't bring myself to say anything, and Jem returns with a glass of juice before I can convince myself otherwise. Alexi finishes the cup quickly, wiping his hands on his pants before sitting up. Okay. Break time's over. What were we talking about? I can't tell if he's actually feeling better or just pretending, but he seems eager to move on in either case. I hope he's not pushing himself. Luggage, body. Sami pulls up the footage again and slants the screen in Alexi's direction. Nah, it doesn't look big enough. Well, not unless the corpse was chopped up. Thank you for that, Alexi. Wonderful information. Didn't ask. I'm just being thorough. Leave no boulders unturned and all that. Yeah? Please, just stop talking. Misha wasn't seen entering the alleyway, right? How did his body magically appear in the garbage then? None of the people who entered during the time frame seem to be carrying the body either. The only explanation I really have is he entered the hotel, was killed in the hotel, and then they dumped his body from the balcony or a window. That seems to be a good place to start. Let's begin the discussion from there. Ooh, discussion, okay. Yes, we care about our MC. Let me take a quick drink break and then we'll start the discussion. I think I'm kind of piecing together what's happening. Okay, how does his body enter the alleyway? Thinking about what we know so far, there can only be one area. It had to be the balcony, right? It has to be the balcony, right? If the front of the alleyway is covered by the cameras and the doors in the back are locked, then the only way in is from above. That makes sense. Okay, we're getting somewhere. In that case, we should next consider how the body was brought in from above. The culprit flew. Sami! Elaborate? The culprit brought down the body and then grew wings and went flip back to the balcony. I see. Theory looks so done. He's like, yeah, okay. Maybe they tied a rope to him and lowered the body that way. Or perhaps they simply dropped the corpse. What do you think, detective? There were a few theories proposed, so let's get some more information out of them. Characters participating in a discussion segment will have colored icons. Click on them to hear more about their theory. I feel like Jem's might be more accurate. If you believe a certain theory is correct, press the submit button on that character's statements. If theory said they just dropped the body, there's definitely a chance of the body hitting wrong. Like if they drop the body, it's not gonna probably fall in the dumpster properly. It's gonna like fall on the ground or be half on the dumpster, half on the ground. And it's gonna make a really loud banging noise. If they have a rope and slowly lower the body, it'll be so much easier to maneuver. It might be Jem. Let me hear him out. Story mode is off by default. You can turn it on in the settings and the correct answer will always be marked. Let's see what Jem has to say. That would be extraordinarily risky, would it not? The alleyway is quite open. Anyone could have seen the body being lowered. Maybe they just quickly moved? That was it? Okay, how do you have it? The third floor balcony is right above the dumpsters. It would have been easy to simply drop the corpse. There are no signs of fall damage though, right? That is true. They would have needed something to cushion the fall. Sami, what do you have, boy? The look on his face. Yeah, I want to see what's your theory. Come on, elaborate. Isn't this your theory? Oh, sorry. I'm not used to people taking me seriously. I always take you seriously, Sami. All of your words are important to me. Please don't joke around. I'm not. It's not possible. It's not impossible. Haven't you heard of the case where a painter witnessed a body flying over the top of a burning bridge? No? Is this a joke? Everyone here is uncultured. Now that he mentions it, that does sound vaguely familiar. Anyway, it doesn't apply to this situation. There are no burning bridges, or painters, or flying bodies. Obviously, people can't fly theory. Sammy, you're killing me. I love his little humor. I feel like I think it has to be. Can I save? Yeah, let's save. I'm more inclined to go with Jem. He said people are more likely to see it happening, but we don't have really any evidence of people seeing it. What if... hold on. I'm going back to evidence real quick. Where is it? Okay, yeah. So we know he was killed at 8 a.m. and the body was found at 11 a.m. So somewhere between this time, they had to put the body in the dumpster. If we're going with the use the rope theory to put the body slowly down into the dumpster, then we have to assume no one was able to see that. So that means no one passed by that alley, or if someone did pass by the alley, they just were not paying attention at all. So could it be possible that someone kind of kept watch of that area to make sure no one was there, and maybe radio or phoned in whoever lowered the body into the dumpster like, hey, it's all clear, go ahead quickly while we have the time? I'm going with that. I'm going with Jem's theory. That's what's the most that seems logical to me. I know it was my own theory, but now I'm not sure anymore. I can't think of a way to lower him down without risking being seen by anyone passing by. If they used a rope, it would be difficult to untie it from the body as well. True, but they couldn't have dropped it, right? Now I'm confused. If they used rope, the only way I can see it is the person dropped down into the dumpster from the balcony, but they said that's 3 stories, so that's a pretty far drop. So could he have used the rope to climb down to the body, untie the rope, and then use the rope to climb back up? If that's possible, it would have to be at least 2 people, like one person to hold the rope, but then they have to be really strong. If not that, if it was one person, that person would have to had tied the rope to something, and hopefully the combined weight of both their bodies would not break it or snap the rope. Maybe they use a ladder to bring him down. Like Siri said though, that seems very risky for not a lot of reward. Did they drop the body? It's not Sammy. It cannot be Sammy. If Sammy's the right answer, I'm gonna lose it. Would the body dropping not make noise? Wait. Actually. So it was theory that's correct. Dang, I swear I'm smart. My theory was kind of good though. So if they did drop the body and it landed in the dumpster, there's garbage bags in there. So if you just drop it on top, it would just be like a garbage bag noise. And probably if anyone had passed by and heard it, they probably wouldn't think anything is happening. It's like, oh, maybe raccoons or someone dumped in some trash, right? It's lively enough around that area that a singular thump shouldn't cause much commotion. I see. There's still the question of what they use to prevent fall damage. That's what's tripping me up, the fall damage. Ooh, okay. So we gotta submit something. What do we have in evidence? Okay, let's see. What's the strange mark? A strange paint mark of the dumpster that was washed away. Oh, the trash bags. Garbage bags that were in the dumpster that Misha's body was found. Doesn't seem like there's anything strange about them. They could have used the garbage bags to cushion the fall. That would make sense. They would help reduce the sound of impact as well. Oh, you're right. There are still some trash bags in the right dumpster. You can see them in the crime scene photo right now. Huh? Is there something wrong with what Jem just said? Yeah? That is a little weird. Yeah, because the dumpster guy, when the garbage guy came, he only clicked the left trash can, not the right one. So it seemed kind of weird how it's completely full. Which part? The trash can. Hold on. Can I go back? Which evidence? Ooh, hold on. The schedule. Which one's the schedule? This. Isn't it weird that the trash bags are still there? The garbage collector should have emptied them this morning, right? Yes, it is too convenient to mark this as a coincidence. There is a reason why that dumpster wasn't empty this morning. The mark! Hold on, it might be the paint mark. It could have been they marked the garbage can and they told them, do not collect garbage with cans that have this mark. I think that might be it. Maybe you can ask the garbage collectors. They've already been spoken to. They claim not to remember. Sus. Perhaps. Though given the amount of work they have to do, I'm inclined to believe them. Maybe you should hire more people. Thank you, Sammy. Does that go above or below your suggestion to make doxing people but only the annoying ones legal? Below, obviously. Well, if we don't get anything from the garbage collectors, why don't we operate on the assumption that the culprit arranged for it on purpose? They must have done something to the right dumpster to prevent it from being emptied. Yeah, the question is what? Do you have an idea? Maybe it was disguised as something else. What do you mean? Take cosplaying for example. Sometimes I don't get all the details correct when making costumes. But people generally recognize the character as long as I have the most distinguishable features. So maybe the culprit was able to dissuade the garbage collectors from opening the right one because it seemed like something else instead. Oh, so as long as they didn't think it was a dumpster, they wouldn't touch it. Oh, that sounds kind of better than my theory, doesn't it? Exactly. It also had to be something that is not considered out of place either. I like to think they would have remembered seeing something such as a grand piano, for example. Why a grand piano? It's a bit hard to figure it out since there weren't any clues left behind. Wait a second. I don't think that's entirely true. I think I know which one is this. Hold on. Strange mark. It might be this because it looks like paint, right? Hey, I'm getting smart. There was that weird mark. Oh yeah, that white thing. I'm still not exactly sure what it's supposed to represent. Graffiti perhaps? Don't know why they choose to spray a little white thing on the dumpster when they have a whole canvas around them. So we're trying to figure out what it could have been disguised as, yeah? Yes. Do you have any suggestions? Ooh, okay, let's see. Alexi, really? A giant water cooler? Maybe a recycling bin? It has a similar shape, right? Oh, that is good. It could have also been a portable bathroom. The suggestions seem to be all over the place. It might have been recycling because the garbage people don't pick up the recycling. It's a different truck, or at least in my area it is. You agree with me? Portable bathrooms are normally vertical, are they not? Yet the dumpsters in the alleyway appear to be horizontal. They would have to figure out a way to change this orientation quickly, and it would have to be heavy. There's also the fact that they, you know, look completely different. Do though. I'll admit I never used one before. Of course you haven't. You're not really missing out, to be honest. Yeah? Field trip to one next time? Alright, field trip to a porta potty. Nice. I'll pass. Likewise. It has to be gems. They do share a similar shape, right? That's true, though they're usually blue. I think they can be many different colors, including green. Blue is just the most common. Hurry up and make it illegal to use non-blue ones. I'll make sure to prioritize the legislation of recycle bin colors over all the other issues we are currently facing. Yes. It sounds like someone might have died because of it. How does that make you feel, Your Royal Highness? That someone died because of a serial killer, actually, which happens to be one of the aforementioned issues I mentioned. I think it's Jem's. Want to hear out Alexi's. Are you thirsty or something? No, wait. He's onto something. The shape is similar if you squint, and the ice in it would be good for throwing off the time of death. Case closed. That's not really where I was going with that, but sure, yeah, we can go with that. There is no sign that the body was iced. Drat. Foiled again. Alright, I have to go with Jem. We're going with Jem. I think a recycling bin is the most likely possibility. So the mark is supposed to be a faded recycle sign, right? Oh, I didn't even think about that. I honestly thought they were gonna, what's the word? Color the whole thing. But if it's just a faded cycle sign, then that's even better. Seems easy enough to disguise. So the garbage collectors came at 9 AM this morning as usual. Perhaps they were new, or perhaps they simply didn't remember they were supposed to be 2 dumpsters. Even if they did remember, they probably just chalked it up to a bad memory. It's not that surprising to find a recycling bin next to a dumpster. They really went through that much trouble just so the body wouldn't have any fall damage. It does seem like a lot of work just to do that. I wonder if there's any other reason they had to make the garbage collectors leave the dumpster alone. It was so they could hide something behind the dumpster. This is probably dumb, but they also could have just hidden something inside the dumpster too, right? Oh, that was it? Okay. What you got, dude? Am I finally right? You could be! Well, it's worth considering. What did you have in mind? It has to be something skinny enough to fit back there, right? You can always move it. Which eliminates me from the possible suspects, by the way. My arms won't move anything. No one thinks you did it, Sammy. There are wheels on it, though. I think anyone could have moved the dumpsters. Maybe I did it then. He's so silly. He's a silly creature. Alright, what does Jem have to say? It's a bit too obvious, right? Sometimes the most obvious answers are the correct ones. I need to remember that. Well, I think it'd be easier if we figure out what exactly they were trying to hide. Let me see. All we have is the body, really. And they have the ring. Oh god, the game froze on me for a second. Alright, so we have the body. Alright, fatal wound in the back of the head, no substantive found system. We know the death, crime scene. The only thing they could hide is the body, really. Text message, diagram, dead end, a camera. They have the card, schedule. Let's see. There is no blood because we know the body wasn't killed there. We know they couldn't go into the back doors. The garbage, the mark. But could be related, yeah. Garbage collectors. We might. Let's go with Jem, yeah. I think they did all this so they could hide something in the dumpster. Yeah? Like what? The body. By throwing off the time of discovery, they could have given themselves an alibi if needed. Okay, so it is the body. Okay, I thought the body would really be an obvious answer. Already not listening to the device I said I would. So you're saying the garbage collectors emptied out the left one without realizing there was a body right next to it then? It's possible. The lid covering it helped hide it from view, and the bodies don't start smelling that fast. Even if it did rot a little, the trash probably would have helped mask the scent. In that case, there's really only one person who could have set this up. Ooh. Hold on. So it's not the garbage person, it's not Alexi. Oh snap, hold on, let me save actually. Do I have... Okay, well, everyone did. Okay, so person A entered at 8:30 a.m. carrying nothing. B, we know it's not the garbage collectors. It's not Alexi. We know person E found the body. Has to be either A or D. That's what I'm thinking, but I can't tell who. 30 minutes is kind of short of a time to kill the body, to murder Misha, bring the body here, and lower it down into the garbage. So it had to have been before that. Oh, it is A. Hold on, it is A. Because the body had to have been found before, right? No, wait. Hold on. I'm confusing myself. Okay, so the body had to have been in the dumpster before 9 a.m. We know it's not C. It's either between A or D. But why would person D rule in sub luggage? So that is suspicious because they walked in and walked out. But person A walked in with nothing and walked out with nothing. Oh, I get it. Hold on, I think it might be D. Hold on. So if it's, I swear I'm getting it. I am trying to piece together all the information in my mind. So if it's, so it depends on what time the body was in the garbage can. If we're assuming the body wasn't there before 9 a.m., then person A might not have seen it, but they could have too, depending what time the body was there. Oh no. Oh no, it's either A or D. Can I read? Crap. Log. Let me read the log. Hold on. Let's go through the log real quick. Okay. Piece of Sheffer was exactly you're trying to hide us, right? They look at the hide something in the dumpster, the body. By throwing off the time of discovery, they could get themselves an alibi if needed. So you're saying that garbage collectors emptied it out, left without realizing there was a body right next to it. Okay, yeah. So the body had to have been there before 9 at the most, but we don't know the specific time. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I actually do not know. I am not smart for that. It's either A or D. Do I go with my intuition? Where are we? A. So anyone after. Yeah, I honestly don't know. A. It would probably has to be person A. They're the only ones who could have set up the recycling bin trick before the trash. Oh, I get it. I didn't even think about that part. Someone had to come down there and set up the recycling bin part. Okay. Wait, but it said they came in there with nothing. Oh no, hold on. If they set the body down before they spray painted the recycling bin logo on it, they could have dropped down like a spray paint can down also with the body and quickly collect it. And then once they're done, they could have just tossed it in the garbage too. Ooh, they could have tossed it in the garbage beside it. So when the garbage truck came and collected the trash, that would have been gone too. Sammy, is there any way to ascertain their identity? No, the video quality is trash. That's all right. I suppose what we have now is enough for me to bring up to reopen the investigation. I'll imagine they want to thoroughly investigate the hotel cameras and see whose room that balcony belongs to. I will also have them conduct a test of the white mark on the dumpster. Does that mean Alexi's innocent? Ideally, yes, I'm sure. I will hear some complaints that he could have been person A, however. I was with the gang most of the morning before I stepped out to get coffee. Given that A had already done their thing before then, I should be cleared, yeah? Please tell me your alibi isn't the Dorla gang. You offer me to validate my alibi next time? Fine. I will do my best to convince the chief that you lot are trustworthy enough. I don't think you're that much of a miracle maker. Phew. And that's that. For now. A lot of circumstantial evidence, but I think it sounds plausible enough. Besides, we're not the main investigators on the case anyway. Well, we did what we could, right? If this helps Prince Theory get a more detailed investigation done, then that's enough for me. How are you going to present the information, though? I thought you couldn't act like you're helping out Alexi out. That's where I come in. I'll bring it up with the deputy chief. She'll know what to do. You can do that? She likes Jem for some reason. She's always listening to his suggestions. Is she a fan of his dreams? She's one of the few on the force that I have no issues with. You're just biased. I think I'm allowed to be a little biased given she's thrown me behind bars at least 10 times. 11 actually, counting this morning. Sounds like a you problem. Anyway, seems like there's still a few unsolved mysteries. Like what? Like who called the cops and said I did it? And also who sent that text? Surely there are more important things to worry about. Nah, how am I going to pay them back if I don't know who they are? An eye for an eye, as they say. I will pretend I did not hear that. That reminds me, the Blackthorn card also mentioned a warehouse. I believe that may be worth looking into as well. Got it. I'll get a couple of the guys to search around the area. I wonder why Misha's ring was taken, or why he was even targeted in the first place. We went through everything so fast that I didn't really have a chance to stop and think about it. But is there really a government secret serial killer roaming the streets that the majority of the population doesn't know about? It's almost hard to believe. Misha's done plenty of things to get him targeted. The only suspicious part of this is that I would have thought they'd go after me or Sasha first. Maybe they thought it'd be harder to kill you two. Yeah, probably. But Misha's no slouch either. If they manage to take him out, then I hate to say it, but I probably underestimated them. Oh. Oof. The air is heavy with silence following Alexi's statement. It's one thing to hear about a random serial killer, but it's another to see the people around you actually affected by them. It feels so much more real. We'll be okay. Surprisingly, it's Prince Theory who breaks the silence. We have a hacker, a master disguiser, a detective, and me, of course. He included me? You're really gonna leave me off? Even though I was the main character this time? My apologies. We also have a troublemaker convict over here. Well, that's better than whatever you called me last time. What was it again? Egomaniac gangster? I don't even know what that means. Take a guess. It's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah? Pot met kettle theory? Now that one's definitely wrong. The air shifts just as quickly as before, and the ominous atmosphere disappears. Prince Theory sits on the couch as the boys bicker back and forth, arms crossed and a scowl on his face, but there's no bark behind his words. He managed to shift the mood with just a few words. As expected of the Crown Prince. While I love to stay and chat, I believe it's time for me to get going. Jem, accompany me. Of course, 1 second. Jem jumps off the couch and runs off to retrieve his disguise. Prince Theory stands up and makes to go after him, but Alexi slides in his way. Hey, I'm counting on you. There's a serious look on his face, and he speaks in a tone quieter than I've ever heard him use. And they stare at each other for a few seconds. Wordless communication between them built on years of trust, and I'm suddenly reminded of what they said back in the cells. Long story short, a lot of people would be happier if we didn't get along. It'd be too much power if we were on the same side, and that would only attract enemies. It's easier if we didn't associate with each other in public. I've always thought that friendships needed to be showed off, that they only became real if other people saw and validated it. But I can see now that's not always true. I've only known these guys for a short while, but I can even tell that they're really close. I'll take care of it. Who do you think I am? You can thank me later by buying me drinks. Not sure why the little prince of the country is mooching off me, but okay. He huffs in annoyance, moving away with his hands in his pockets, and just like that, the moment is over. I'm ready to go, Theory. Wonderful. Alexei, they may summon you later once they're done their investigation, so be ready to go. Aye aye. Chiara's gonna chew my ear off, isn't she? Considering how much paperwork you've made for her, I believe she has earned that right. She should be angry at you instead. I was perfectly content just chilling in my jail cell. He was just trying to help. You know they would have tried to pin more things on you if you stayed there. Stop being logical, Jem. That's what I'm here for. Alexei rolls his eyes, but he gets the last laugh as he puts Jem in a headlock, ruffling through his hair. I laugh as I watch them try to free himself, soaking it all in. That was fun. It wasn't even just the detective part. Hanging out with all of them was really enjoyable. I had a hard time clicking with anyone who isn't Theo, but this felt natural. Huh. Feeling a little bittersweet, I stand up. Bathroom? Oh no, I should probably go. Do you have something to do? He seems to have managed to free himself from Alexei's clutches, though his hair is still a bit messy under his cap. Not really, I just... Let her go if she needs to. It'll just be boring administration stuff for the next few hours anyway. You'll be at the celebration later though, yeah? We're gonna chill and have some drinks. Oh, she feels like she might be intruding in their space, like she's done her job and helped them out, but she sees that they're really close friends. I'm invited? Yeah, you helped out too, didn't you? Did you think we asked for your help and then dump you after it was over? Isn't that normally how this works? They seem to have other expectations though, judging by the looks they're giving me. Well, I can't deny that I really do want to spend more time with them. Besides, I still haven't figured out what to do with that vision yet. So the most logical course of action would be to stick with them for a little bit longer, right? Yeah, that sounds good. Even if they eventually get tired of me, as long as I manage to solve this mystery, then I'll be satisfied. Well, I'd like to stay, if you'll have me. Yeah? Good. I wouldn't feel right about you leaving before I could pay you back. Jem, do you mind getting the car first? Huh? Okay, sure. See you later, Lottie. Promise. Okay, I promise. He runs off with a goofy grin on his face, and I can't help but smile. Detective. He stayed behind to talk to me? Hi, Prince Theory. Thank you for your help. I'll admit that I hadn't anticipated going quite so smoothly. Oh, it was all thanks to all of you. I really didn't do much. Please don't undersell yourself. We couldn't have done it without you. So thank you. And I apologize for not treating you very kindly up until now. No, it's okay. You don't need to apologize. I'm just glad I could be of help. Yes, and I'm very grateful for your assistance. And very good for you. Looks like you passed his test. Alexei. Oh no, it's okay. I kinda assumed it was a test anyway. Theory, the car's out front. Jem's voice echoes from the entrance, but Prince Theory surprisingly seems reluctant to leave. Are you okay? You should go, Prince Theory. I should. Then I'll see you tonight at the celebration, Detective. I would be delighted if you could join us. Okay. I wonder what their parties are like. I've only went to a handful in college. Usually when some classmates force me to go, but I don't think I'll be anything like those. Excellent. Feel free to rack up the bill as much as you like. Alexi's paying? What? If it weren't for us, you'd be in jail. You're welcome, by the way. Seriously? The sight of the notoriously evil gangster floundering around makes me laugh, and I can't help resist joining in on the ribbing. Well, if Alexi is paying, now I really have to go. Thank you for paying. I don't eat a lot, but you might see a lot of desserts on the bill. See? Even she's looking forward to this now. You don't want to disappoint her, would you? Fine, fine. I'll pay this time. You win. Laugh it up while you can. Don't think I didn't notice you weaponizing her against me already. Weaponize? What a cruel thing to say about our new acquaintance. Just shut up and go already. Let me wallow in my misery and mourn my wallet. He collapses onto the couch and waves Prince Theory away. Very well. I wouldn't want to keep Jem waiting. He gives me one more nod before turning on his heels and leaving. And there he goes. I glance over at the other two. Alexi is scrolling through his phone, seemingly already over it, while Sami is lazily going through his computer. Do you think they'll be able to track down Blackthorn? Nah, the police are basically useless. Blackthorn's been running circles around them for years already. They've been around for that long? First showed up 5 years ago? The first few murderers caused a big stir, but then the government cracked down hard on it. So there's been a gag order on all cases since then. Ah, that explains why I had no idea. I was out of the country for college back then. Why'd you go that far away anyway? Plenty of good universities here. Not for detectives, no. True. Doesn't seem like they give a shit about detectives here. Ouch, but he's not wrong. Anyway, don't worry too much about Blackthorn. The police might be useless, but now that a member of the gang has been killed, Sasha will start hunting them down. It'll only be a matter of time before we sniff them out. Never thought I'd have a gangster reassure me that he'd catch a serial killer. I've come a long way since you thought I kidnapped people and stole things from starving children, yeah? I didn't say the second one! Anyway, should I go buy the drinks? What? You want to get started on the festivities already? No, I meant for later. Unless you guys had the stuff already. I glance over at the kitchen, but I don't see any beverages or party foods. I do not consent to having my living room used for such purposes. Oh, is it going to be somewhere else then? I had assumed they would only gather here for secrecy, but it makes sense that they want to go out here. We've been stuck in this room for a while, after all. Yeah, of course. How do you feel about Celestial? Whoa, I've never seen Celestial this empty before. The club's closed for the night, courtesy of Prince Theory renting the entire place out. Of course he could do that. Apparently, he knows the manager of the club very well and trusts him to maintain secrecy. The manager has set a couple of bottles of beers in front of us, told us where to find more if we needed, and then left for the night. A man who knows what his job is and does it well. Can I go home now? I know Sammy's like, ugh, interaction, parties, outside, no thank you. Sami, we just got here. I'm allergic to the outdoors. Thought you said it was sunlight last time. He told me it was milk. At least keep your story straight if you're going to lie. I don't want to hear that from you. I don't lie. I selectively tell the truth. That's even worse. They look much more relaxed than they had earlier. Having the charges against Alexi drop must have taken a load off their minds. I'm kind of surprised how quickly it wrapped up. I guess the police can do it if they put their minds to it. Anyway, it's safer back at the hideout, but we've been cooped up there all afternoon, so I'm not complaining about this change in location. The sounds of the door closing stops me in my tracks, and the five of us swivel to look at it in unison with various degrees of horror. You guys are really bad at this whole secrecy thing. That's strange. Did he forget to lock the... Lottie? I blink as a familiar figure shows up near the door. Is it... Theo? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Girl, are you serious? I've been trying to reach you for the past few hours, and this is where you were? I glanced at my phone, and sure enough, I have some missed calls from Theo. She must have been calling during our discussion. Oh, sorry, I haven't had a chance to check my phone. It's been a long day. What about you? Why are you here? The club's closed for the night. I left something here by accident. Theo suddenly seems to notice that we aren't alone, but she looks at everyone around us before giving me a huge grin. A long day, huh? Now this, I gotta hear. I glance over at Prince Theory, who smiles politely but looks a little tense, and then back at Theo, who leans against one of the chairs with a smirk on her face. This is my friend Theo. I know this is asking a lot, but she's trustworthy, so... What? Are you guys worried I'll tell people you were here or something? Don't worry about that. I see all kinds of people here that's not even worth bragging about anymore. I mean, I even saw your brother the other day. Etienne was here? Oh, right. Prince Theory has a younger brother. He rarely shows up in public, though, so I don't know what he even looks like. Sure was. He's a regular. He is? Anyway, I don't really care why you're here. I'll get paid to talk to people, not to pry. Fine. You can stay. Wait, really? Since she is your friend, I will trust your judgment. Oh, Theo, I am praying. Please do not betray us in the end. I cannot handle that. I will not be able to handle that. Is that not what you wanted? No, it is. But I feel a little cheated since I had to work for your trust. It's because you gave him an earful earlier about being nicer to you. Alexi, you must insist on trampling my dignity? I'm really just saying you're a nice guy. So... She nudges me in the side, an excited look on her face. Where's the story I was promised? So I tell her about what transpired today. I have to leave out a lot of the details, so I focus mostly on my own involvement, from stumbling upon the body to meeting the other four. I leave out the jailbreak part, of course. The story has a lot of holes due to the parts I omitted, but Theo doesn't seem to care. Click? Okay. She listened excitedly, nodding along and gasping when appropriate and even cursing Mr. Potato Head out when I tell her what he had said. You weren't kidding when you said you had a hell of a day. I let you out of my sight for a couple of hours and you run off and get involved in all this? Well, hopefully I'll be able to have a nice and quiet few weeks after this. Ooh, your eyes lit up when you read about the dead bodies, girl. I don't think you know what a peaceful life means. Okay, but actual corpses are different. I can say that now, as a dead body expert. One makes you an expert, huh? It's still one more than I expected to see on a Tuesday morning. There's a sound of glass clinking against the table, and look over to see that Jem has moved several bottles in front of us. I bought some drinks for you ladies. Well, if it isn't Mr. Jem Stones himself. You know who I am? Duh, the girls here are crazy about you. They'd be sad if they knew you were here when the club was closed. Looks like you're pretty popular, Jem. It's a little embarrassing to talk about my streams in real life, though. Oh, that's Alexi, by the way. Hey there. Hey yourself. I recognize you from your mugshot. Yeah? That's flattering. I glance over at Prince Theory, who has already begun drinking. He gives me a nod before returning to his cup. The bottle in front of him is half empty. That's His Highness over there. I know, and even if I didn't, it's obvious by his choice of a beverage. Really? Yeah, that's the most expensive thing we have on the menu. Son of a bitch. Oh right, Alexi's paying for it all. Prince Theory acts like he doesn't hear him, though I can see the corners of his mouth quirk up slightly. And finally, there's Sami. Actually, where did he go? I look around for him and finally find him in the corner of a booth, melting into the seat. Sami is done. He's ready to go back home. I reach out and poke his cheek to see if he's awake, and he lets out a groan in response. Hi, Sami. Ugh. Is he okay? Yeah, that's normal. He deflates when he steps outside of his house. Luckily, I was able to tempt him here with free booze. Really? Not a lot of drinking going on right now, though. You sure he's not just wasted? Sami sits up with a speed I've never seen him move at before and picks up one of the bottles of cheap beer on the table. I wouldn't get drunk off of this. Oh yeah? Alright, I'll call your bluff. Drink up. She's goading Sami on? First to give. Oh, you're challenging me. Really ballsy, aren't you? Wait, Sami. She really knows how to hold her liquor, so maybe that's not a good idea. No takebacks. Wouldn't dream of it. Bottoms up. The two of them stare at each other, and then, in unison, they both grab the nearest bottle to them and tip it back. I expect that Sami would be competitive, but I didn't think he'd get serious about something like drinking. Well, I'm just glad Theo's getting along with them, though that shouldn't be a surprise. She's charismatic enough to be friendly with most people. I watch as Theo and Sami both reach for the same bottle, glare at one another, and then accidentally knock it off the table while trying to wrestle it from each other. Never mind. I feel like I'm watching a disaster slowly unfold. Hey girl, what you going? What you going? What you going? What you doing? Drink up, drink up. Wait, Theo, it's overflowing. Theo frowns, apparently taking my statement as a challenge, and then tries again. She completely misses the cup this time, and I yelp and quickly scoot away before any of it can splash on me. She's completely sloshed. Nah, just slightly tipsy. How are you find? I'm a professional at destroying my body. It's used to it by now. His horrible habits have prepared him for this moment. Wait, you actually won? Let's call it a draw. He does look like he's faring better than Theo, but his cheeks are reddened and his eyes slightly unfocused. Still, the fact that you went glass for glass with someone who drinks for a living makes me a little worried. He cheated, obviously. Cope and seethe. You talk funny, you know that? I don't want to hear that from someone who's slurring all her words. Sami suddenly stands up, and Theo and I look at him questioningly. Where are you going? Is he going to throw up? Back, yeah. Sami, no, sweetie. I'm going to puke my guts out. He disappears before either of us can say anything. The wine here is simply exquisite. Wouldn't you agree, Alexi? While Sami is going to throw up his guts out, Theory is having fun, goading Alexi with all the expensive stuff he's gonna buy for us. Then again, I suppose any glass here with comrades will taste special. Oh, you sure you're going to be okay there, gamer boy? I'm fine. Ugh, what comrades? Guess I'm not getting those motorcycle upgrades after all. You can at least pretend not to be so happy about bleeding me dry. Try walking through the door instead of walking next time. Why would I not be happy about receiving your generous goodwill? I'm going to stab you in the back one of these days. Please don't. We worked really hard to get you declared innocent. It's so lively in here. I've been smiling so much, my cheeks hurt. I'm really glad I took the chance today. In another universe, maybe I never went to the jail. Maybe I waited for Mr. Potato Head and returned to work instead. The me in that universe is probably lying in bed right now, aimlessly scrolling through her phone, not knowing what she's missing out on. That could have easily been me if I had decided differently. I still don't know what exactly that vision is, or why I saw it in the first place, but I'm kinda thankful for it. I would have never been in this position without it. Life works out in strange ways, doesn't it? Suddenly I wanted to talk some more. I glanced around to see where everyone's at. They're mostly sitting by themselves now, cradling their own drinks and enjoying the atmosphere. I should join one of them. By the time I make my way over to Sammy's table, there are 7 empty bottles in front of him. Is he okay? Let me take a quick drink break. And I'm not drinking alcohol, so I'm not going to be sloshed like Sammy and Theo are. Sammy scoots over a little when he sees me coming, holding out an unopened bottle that I refuse. You okay? I'm fine. Are you sure? Didn't you just go throw up in the bathroom? Mild technical issue. I'm good to go again. He's not lying. He seems to be making his way through his 8th bottle already. I squint at him just to make sure he really is okay. But he does seem fine. I've never seen anyone come even close to out drinking Theo before. It might not have seemed like it, but she's pretty famous here for being the one with the highest alcohol tolerance. Sammy shrugs, looking wholly unbothered at the news that he had gone toe-to-toe with the alcohol queen herself. I was treating it like a competition. She was mostly drinking for fun. It's not a big deal. Still though, it's impressive. I didn't think you were someone who liked drinking. I don't like or dislike it. My college friends used to push me into drinking, so I built up tolerance just for my survival. Oh, the poor baby! Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to drag up bad memories. Don't apologize. The competition was fun. I don't let people pressure me into doing things I don't want to anymore. I wouldn't have agreed if I didn't want to. I must still look worried because he reaches over and flicks my forehead. How? Think of it as my tragic backstory. I had to overcome to defeat my ultimate nemesis, Fiorella of a Celestial. You know who she is? I run background checks for a living. Ah, right. Privacy is not a thing in your world. You think Theory would have just let a random person stay without one? He said he was going to trust me more. He can do that and still rely on my background checks. They're not mutually exclusive. I guess. Besides, today's not the first time I've heard of her. A lot of people I play online are big fans of her. They say that she's... No, stop. I don't want to hear about randos being slimy about my best friend. People do tend to say rather disgusting things behind the screen. I grimace a little. Feels way too beautiful and nice not to have hordes of admirers. She even had a few stalkers over the years. But I don't particularly want to hear what creepy things people say about her online. I've been playing more single-player games recently anyway. It's more peaceful. Wait, really? You seem like the person who likes trash-talking others though. That's why I took it out on Alexi. Understandable. He's not toxic online, he's toxic to Alexi. Poor Alexi. Do you have anything you're playing right now? Pocheating drop. Do you want to make an account and try? Oh no. Is he gonna have to start talking about Pocheating? Sure, I'll make an account. I receive a link immediately from an unknown number, and I quickly click on it and sign up. Alright, done. Give me your username. I'll add you to the family group. He has a... Did he force everyone to play the game? Oh. What? Ace Detective. Don't be embarrassed. It's cute. Uh-huh. It's hardly the worst one. Wait, what is everyone else's name? An invitation to be added to the group of 4 pops up, and I accept. There's a leaderboard with the first place person more than triple the score of second place. Are you all F4? Of course he is. Bro's telling you to close yourself, delete yourself. Who else? Second place is someone named Gemini, which must be Jem. And there's Lexi who didn't even try and just used his first name as his username. And the person in last place catches my eye though, and I frown at it. Cheating hater? Is that Theory? Yep, Theory. He hates them that much? He's the founder of the Cheating Hater Club, yes. Why though? They're so cute. I agree. The look on his face, he's so precious. I love this man. He's just annoyed I keep trying to force it down his throat. Well, that's valid, I guess. Want me to show you how to play? Nah, I'm a big fan of hands-on learning. Do we need help? Do we suck that bad? Oh my god. So, what did you learn? That I'm not very good at this game. Let me try again. And we're gonna still suck at it, right? Gosh, why did they have to make a Tetris remix so hard? Not bad. It's okay. You don't need to try to make me feel better. I can see your high score is several magnitudes higher. I'm perpetually online and have no life. You did fine. Much better than the other three on their first attempts anyway. I'm still a little surprised they tried it out. They didn't have a choice. The hideout is under my name, so they have to follow my rules if they want to stay. Prince Theory lets you kick him out? Status means nothing in the world of gamers. I revised the social hierarchy in my mind and placed pro gamers above the royal family. We should play as a group next time. Watching Theory rage quit over a game made for children, as he puts it, is very funny. Now that I definitely have to see. That sounds fun. Is there multiplayer for this too? Or do you just compare total scores? It does have co-op, but we play other stuff when we're together. Most of the time it's Pochettine basketball. Everything is Pochettine. You can never escape Pochettine. Oh really? Why basketball? It's my favorite sport. What? I'm just a bit surprised. Didn't think you were a sports guy in general, let alone someone who had a favorite one. Ever heard of not judging a book by its cover? Yeah, but I kind of want to judge this book. Sammy, you kind of make it hard not to. Fair. I'm not really a basketball person, so you might need to teach me the rules as we go along. Sure, though the others are so bad at it that they might even lose to a beginner like you. I'm not so sure about that, but I'll train hard so that I'm not last place. But no go easing on me, right? I'll take all my losses with dignity. I would never disrespect you like that. Wanna go again? Sure. I'm about to press the new game button, but he grabs my hand to stop me. He raises his phone with his other hand and waves it at me. No. Why not? I'm on a 3-game win streak. My hard-earned rating, it'll disappear instantly if I play you. Lesson number 2. Never get attached to your ratings, lest you become stagnant. Aw, we're gonna get our asses beat against him. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what's lesson number 1? Just win. Sammy is literally best boy. No one's ever reading how much I love this man with all of my heart. Ah, I get it now. Get what? Get that I need a new teacher. I start to stand up as a joke, but he quickly grabs my hand. Stay, I'll help you. With another lesson? Mm-hmm. Alright, let's hear it. What's lesson number 3? I sit down again and he slides over, sliding his hand over mine. What are you doing? Teaching you how to play. You can follow my inputs. Oh, okay. He guides my finger to the new game button and presses down. Lesson number 3. Games are more fun when they're played together. Sammy? That was really cheesy. Sorry, it sounded better in my head. Oh my god, no one's ever beating how much I love Sammy. What was that noise? Oh god, it's not hard to find where it's coming from. Theo has climbed onto the stage and started belting out a solo. Bro, now she's drunk. She's doing drunk karaoke. I quickly make my way over before she can do any more damage with her karaoke. And by karaoke, I mean her singing undecipherable lyrics into the mouth of an empty champagne bottle while swinging around the room. You're going to have such a nasty hangover tomorrow. It's okay. I don't work until tomorrow night anyway. Free drinks are free drinks. If I don't drink them now, when am I ever going to get this opportunity again? She's pretty clingy when she's drunk, but I find it cute. Theo acts very professional and cool normally, so it's nice to see her let go and have some fun. It also helps that she relies on me more too. Don't your patrons normally buy you drinks? Nah, they're too stingy nowadays. I asked them if they want refills, but all they want to talk about is the stupid virus and the stupid politics and the stupid royal family. Wait, Theo, shh. I quickly glance over to make sure she isn't executed on the spot for treason, but Prince 3 just raves it off before going back to making patronizing comments about Alexi's attempted champagne tower. It's gotten that bad? Yeah, everyone's such a downer. I don't want to hear another story about how the dude's emotionally cheating on his wife with me and, hey, can I have that? What are they doing? Doesn't look very stable, does it? Don't worry, I got this. And I'm assuming they all fell down. She points at one of the unopened bottles, already reaching for it. I nod and switch out the alcohol for a glass of water when she's not looking. Judging by the way she chugs it down, I don't think she noticed. Once I make enough money, let's just move away to a farm together, far away from any icky people. Sure, but how am I going to do detective work if there's no one around? Unless you're going to make mysteries for me. Oh, it almost fell. Nah, trust me. See? Just one more. So it hasn't fallen yet. Nope, not smart enough for that. You'll figure it out instantly. I wouldn't say that. Girl, don't even start with me. You're the top of the class in high school. Suddenly, she stops talking, expression serious, and grabs my shoulders with both hands. Oh, cool, Jenga! Sammy, it's not Jenga, but you can try. Sammy, don't. Bro's gonna knock that completely down. Are you okay? You're not gonna throw up, are you? Lottie? Yes? What if someone steals the carrots? Could you figure out who did it? If we were the only ones living on the farm, then yes, it'd be you. Drat. She collapses on the floor dramatically, and I laugh and sit down with her. It was such a good idea, too. I'm sure I'll be glad I suffered through 4 years of college and 2 years of Mr. Potato Head to fulfill my dream of becoming the carrot detective. You could become Sherlock Holmes, even that wouldn't be enough to justify Mr. Potato Head's reign of terror. Speaking of him, he's probably gonna let me have it tomorrow. I kinda just ran off today and never returned. Oof, girl. You know what you need? I don't need another drink. I wasn't even gonna say that. Geez, your opinion of me is trash. Maybe try saying that when you aren't surrounded by empty beer bottles. Well, anyway, one of the girls gave me a book on medication yesterday. Maybe you can just dissociate during one of his lectures. That actually sounds like a good idea. Maybe I'll take you up on that. Here, let me send you the link to it. She tries to type in her password, but her fingers are shaking too much that she almost locks herself out. I gently pry the phone out of her grasp. I'll do it for you, okay? Lottie, I think I might be wasted. I know. She's definitely wasted. She is not with us anymore. Oh my god, wait, that's so pretty. Her with her hair out and that little, wait, this hairstyle is cute, but I'm really digging her at the glasses. What the hell? I'm not trying to be jealous, but why is she so cute like this? Bro, and Theo's lips are so kissable too. Oh, I didn't know you still had this as your background. And we were so cute. Oh, she doesn't have the black in her hair. When was this again? Second year of high school, right? Girl, I'm drunk out of my mind, and you have a photographic memory. Yeah, I wasn't really asking. Look at our matching uniforms, so cute. You insist on wearing yours all the time, remember? Don't remind me. I take one last look at the wallpaper before texting the link to myself and returning her phone to her. Yeah? You come a long way, you know? You used to be shy. You never talked to anyone. I'm glad you're feeling more comfortable with yourself now. Theo. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think you had it in you. I only looked away for a few moments and you're all grown up now. Since did you get so brave? Okay, Theo, that's enough. Hey. Her voice suddenly goes quiet and she leans in. I can still smell the alcohol in her breath, but her eyes are surprisingly sharp and serious despite her smiling face. They're not pressing you into this, are you? Are they? Huh? I know I said I wasn't going to pry earlier, but I'd be blind if I didn't notice that this was a weird group. You okay? You didn't get caught up in something dangerous, did you? Blackthorn's image flashes in my mind, and I wave it away, but not quickly enough. Theo frowns, taking my silence as an answer, and starts to stand up. I lunge forward without thinking, grabbing her wrist to stop her. No, I mean, it's okay. It's fine. Theo looks at me patiently, prompting me to continue. She's right, though. Even though I've been trying not to think about it, I can't deny that there's a high probability the four of them are involved in more serious things. Do I trust them despite that? Some things have happened, yeah, but I don't think they'd hurt me. I don't have anything to back that up, but it's just a feeling I'm getting. It's a rather weak proclamation. Theo remains quiet, and I feel my conviction fading away. If you don't think so, then maybe I should... Lottie. Yeah? If you think they're trustworthy, then that's enough for me. Oh, I thought you put up more of a fight. Why? I don't know. You're usually so suspicious of everyone. Well, I know how much the brain of yours likes to overthink. You'll start second-guessing yourself if I say anything. Well, she's not wrong about that. Leave the overthinking to me. You just focus on having fun, okay? You deserve to. Well, since you said it, I guess I have to now. I relax a little. Theo may not know it, but her approval means more to me than anything else. I guess the saying is true. Love changes you. Huh? Love? Of course, you meet those four hot studs and completely changed? You're not trying to tell me it's not related, are you? I haven't even known them for a day yet. Theo completely ignores my protests and barrels on. You never get close to people, yet now you're voluntarily hanging out? Seems suspicious if you ask me. Don't think I didn't notice you leaving out all the juicy bits in your story earlier. And you always say you don't have a knack for being a detective. This isn't being a detective, it's called being nosy. So, which one are you interested in? Sammy all the way. Theo! She nudges me with her shoulder and gives me a big grin that I know means I'm not getting out of this easily. Give me a quick rundown before I pass out. Luckily, Theo falls asleep pretty quickly, so I don't have to tell her too much. The club is quieter now, and I realize that the evening is winding down. It's several hours past midnight already. I glance over at the table the four of them are sitting at. Prince Theory seems to have finished draining Alexi's wallet dry, though the two of them are still arguing about something or another. Jem is on the other side of the table, wiping it down while Sami points out the dirty spots. I wish this moment could last forever. No, don't think like that. Everything has to come to an end. But still, it felt too short. I'm reaching over for Theo, who is slumped over with her eyes closed, when my hand brushes up against something on the floor. What's this? It looks like a sticker of one of those things Sammy likes. Huh? Yo, he saw it! How did you move over here so fast? Is that Pochity number 5? The one with only 50 copies in circulation? The one, the only, Pompadour. Look at him! The little sparkle in his eyes, and he doesn't even have like a smile. It's so cute. Hold on, my cat. Jojo, go sit. Go on, Jojo. Go on, Jojo. What you want? No, not here. Not here. Jojo, go sit. There you go. There you go, kitty. Personal space, Sammy. Oops. He continues to stare excitedly at the sticker. Hands ball into fist in front of him, as if resisting the urge to reach for it. Just give it to him. It's his. He earned it. You can have it if you want. I found it on the floor. He snatches the sticker away before I even finish talking, and cradles it to his chest like a baby. Oh no, you've gone through so much. How could they treat you like this? For you. Huh? Didn't you say there's only 50 of them? Mm-hmm. I can't take it then. You're the fan. You should have it. It's fine. Just let me look at it sometime. Sammy, why are you so cute though? Are you sure? He nods, though it looks like it takes some willpower for him to give it back to me. Do me a favor in return. Yeah, of course. What is it? There are others lost in the wild. I want you to collect them for me, because he doesn't leave his house. Ah, I see. You just don't want to go outside. Why would I need to go outside if I have you? I can't resist the face. I think about turning him down. He really should get more sunlight, but it's a little hard to do when he's looking at me like this. Fine. If I see any while I'm going around, I'll pick them up. I'm not going to go out of my way to try to find them, though. That's fine. I feel like I just agreed to something annoying. Oh well. These things are pretty cute, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to keep an eye out. Lottie has acquired a Pochidine sticker, but there are still many left in this world. Oh, we actually get to collect them? If you come across any, simply click on it and it will be added to the Pochidine menu, accessible from the main menu. I gotta check that out. Ooh. Each one has an associated side story that you can view. These are optional and revolve around the daily life of our main cast, so pick and choose which ones you want to view. By the way, the Pompadour side story has been added this time. After that, I try to solve some more by going around and talking to everyone. Hold on, I gotta let my cat out. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Jojo, come on. Come on, Jojo, come on, Jojo. Bye-bye, go. Okay. I got up and my legs are, I didn't realize my legs are asleep right now. The guys seem ready to leave, putting on their jackets and cleaning everything up. I yawn a couple of times, trying to help out, but I feel like I'm moving at half their speed. It's been a long day. Want me to walk you home? Nah, it's okay. Theo and I live nearby. Yeah, wish I could say the same. 30 wants me to drive you back? That would be wonderful, thank you. You're not gonna offer to drive me too? Sorry, even if it's late, I don't think it's a good idea if you two are seen in the same vehicle. Oh, rip to you, Alexi, you gotta walk your way back. He'll be fine, he can run back home. He's a freak of nature. You know, this celebration doesn't feel very celebratory, right? We're supposed to celebrate him being freed from jail, and all we're doing is letting him drive all of his money and making fun of him. Hey. Hi. You look a little sad. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I just wanted to know why. I guess I'm just sad that the night is over. I wish it could have gone a little longer. I had a lot of fun with you guys. The silence that makes my statement is uncomfortable, and I quickly scramble to say something else. Stupid Lottie. When will you learn? You should have just kept your mouth shut. You always drive people away by acting desperate. They obviously don't feel the same way. Oh, see, Jem? You didn't need to worry at all. Huh? Jem was worried that you find us all annoying and wouldn't want to see us again. Alexi? Payback for not driving me back. Well, it's true. I mean, you only met us because of this case. So I wasn't sure if you find our personalities overbearing. Not at all. In fact, today's been the most fun I had in ages. Really? You two overthink things way too much. You'll drive by tomorrow, yeah? Don't invite people over to my house. Fine, you do it then. Come over tomorrow. I want to see that Pochidine sticker. Alright, note to self, we bring that Pochidine sticker with us. Please don't tell me you converted her as well. You're just a hater. I'm not. You should be thankful I haven't made those monstrosities illegal yet. Literally hater behavior. They all look at me and I smile back. A feeling of relief settling inside me. That wasn't supposed to be funny. I know. I wasn't laughing at you. I gesture aimlessly. I'm not even sure what exactly I'm trying to say, but they seem to understand anyway. Get some sleep then, girly. Let's grab a bite together. Tomorrow, yeah? Okay. See ya then. Wait, can you carry me? Sammy, be for real, you can't even walk back? Nah. Sammy sulks a bit as Alexi leaves, mumbling something under his breath all the way, but he stops at the door and gives me a small wave over his shoulder before he too disappears into the night. He's gonna be okay, right? Well, we should get going then too. Come on, Theory, I parked in the back. Alright. Good night then, Detective. Be careful on your way home. You too, Prince Theory. Bye! The two of them leave, and then it's just me and a sleeping Theo left. Alright, Theo, it's our turn to leave now. I sling her arm over my shoulder like usual. She mumbles something into my neck and sags her whole weight against me, but I don't complain like I normally do. I'm so happy that nothing can ruin this evening for me. Oh, do not jinx it. Please, please, please. I don't have time for this. Let the demo be over. Oh my god. What are we doing? No, don't do it. She's about to throw up. I gotta. Right now? Yeah, can't hold it. Come on, Theo. You drink every day, don't you? This is nothing for you. Oh no. If you puke on me, I will never forgive you. I know you had fun tonight, but try to take care of yourself, okay? You aren't that young anymore. What are you going to do when I'm not here to drag you home? I don't need to worry about that. You'll always be there for me? Theo? Wait, don't try to flatter your way out of this. Also, I heard that at the end. I won't be there for you if you throw up on me. I'm serious. I guess I'll hold it in then. I wouldn't want to lose you. That should have been the only thing holding you back from vomiting on me? Huh? Huh? Why did you randomly stop? Please, can we not? Can we get home safely? Can we get home safely? I do not have time for any shenanigans. Nothing. I just thought I saw something move. I glanced over at the alleyway. Even though it's dark, I can still see to the back wall due to the lights. We do not look in alleyways, we walk away. I don't see anything. Yeah, that's weird. I could have sworn... That Dorla guy died here, right? Maybe it's his ghost. No. Okay, we're leaving now. I'm gonna pretend I did not hear that. Shouldn't detectives not believe in ghosts? Obviously, ghosts aren't real. Just because you know something to be true doesn't mean you can stop your brain from thinking otherwise. You're right. Just like how I know I shouldn't drink this much, I still... Hold it in, Theo! Did you make it home? Wait, who was back here? Teehee, I was almost spotted. That would have been really bad, wouldn't it? After all. Are you serious? It's the Blackthorn person. My face would have scared her, don't you think? Jeez, tough crowd today. Why are you sulking over there? I thought you'd be happy. It's going exactly as you wanted. I mean, yeah, she didn't get to see you, but still. Something's wrong. Why is she acting like that? What was that? Are you having second thoughts already? No? Oh, really? Even though you went out of your way to send that text? Even though you tipped off the police? Why'd you do that, I thought you wanted to be uninvolved, No reason? Well, keep your secrets if you want. I'll figure them out soon enough. Well then, dear Lottie, enjoy your happiness while you still have it. I want to, please! After all, it won't last forever. Yeah, I know it won't. I know it won't. But you know that, wouldn't you? Is it over? Ah, that's it! Oh man. Alright, so this marks the end of the prologue. Thank you for trying out the demo. We hope you enjoyed it. We will be running a Kickstarter campaign from October 22nd to November 21st. If it is successful, the full game is estimated to come out in 2026. Alright, so yes, speaking of the Kickstarter, links in the description are there for that. So hopefully check that out. Ooh, nice. You can now skip the deduction section if you replay. You might even get a few extra lines if you do all the routes. Alright, we do have side stories. We're just gonna return to the, hold on. We could save, actually. We're gonna go back to the main menu. Alright, well, that was the demo. Is there anything? Nope, just the photo. So we're so cute. She was so cute. Just look at that. That's gorgeous. I am not over it. I wish she still had her glasses on though. Let's see. My dad is mowing outside the window. You can definitely hear that. Oh joy. But yeah, so let's see. What's in side stories? The Pochirin! So yeah, that was the full extended demo for Mirage Noir. I 100% enjoyed it. I do love the deduction part. I kind of like the how to use my brain a bit, even though my brain kind of was not working for majority of the game. Best boys right now for me, Sami 100%. He is so cute. I love his humor, and I love him being obsessed with Pochirin and forcing everyone to know all the facts about the characters in the series and playing the game. Like, best boy for me, hands down. I will definitely play the other investigation parts off stream, so hopefully you guys can try it out yourself. If you enjoyed Sami's, maybe you want to play it yourself, you want to try out the other characters. But yeah, so that was the demo for Mirage Noir. I had a lot of fun. As I said before, I have all the links in the description for the Twitter, itch.io, Steam, and the Kickstarter, which will be starting on October 22nd up until November 21st, if you guys are able to support that. Or if you can't really support it, you can definitely like retweet, like it, try and share it, spread the word out. It's always good to do. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. I definitely want to check out other people's gameplays and see how they react to characters, especially Sami. Sami's number one. No one's ever going to replace him for me. But yeah, so I hope you guys all enjoyed that. YouTube stream, I had a lot of fun. It's not too hard. Definitely gotta tighten some stuff up before my next stream on tomorrow. I'll be playing the demo for The Silent Kingdom. It is an indie otome RPG. I am very excited to try that one out. So yeah, so I hope you guys all enjoyed this stream. I will see you guys all later. Bye!